Hello everybody, my name is Shola Dekole. I'm a member of the DBA Cohort 5 at the Lagos Business School. Today I'm here to give you a quick conversation about ethical dilemmas in business. For us to understand what ethical dilemmas in business could be, we first have to understand what a business really is. Now, to a lot of people, they believe that a business is just an organization that is set up to make profit for the founders. However, we do know from theory that a business is more than that. It's a community of people that come together to create value. And that community includes a number of entities, starting with the founder who has a vision to create this business. We go on to the leadership of the business because a tree does not make a forest. After the leaders, we also have the employees who work to make the vision of the founder a reality and work to create value for other stakeholders. The other stakeholders involved here, they're funding partners, they're investors, they're customers, they're suppliers, and of course, the regulators and the general public. We will focus on a few of these. One is the founder himself. What ethical dilemmas can a founder face? To understand this, we need to first know why a founder starts a business. A number of times, businesses are started because the founder actually has an idea that is meant to improve the common good. It's usually an idea that makes life better for everybody. People do not start businesses for a bad reason. Everybody innately starts a business to add value to a segment of the society. What dilemmas can a founder face? Starting with registering your business all the way down to setting up and making promises that enable you to secure the funding and support you need. You could face dilemmas across board. But we'll focus with one key case study which has happened in recent times. The case of Theranos. Theranos was a company started up by a lady to promote and develop technology that would enable the testing, the medical testing of blood using a minute, let's call it a speck of blood versus the traditional method where a significant volume is drawn from the patient. Over the years, she tried to build this technology and develop it, but there were a lot of failures. However, what happened was she lied consistently to the public, to investors, and was actually pulling blood samples the traditional way and touting it as success for our technology. Eventually, what happened? There were whistleblowers, she was found out, and she was persecuted, found guilty, and sentenced to jail. This is a typical example of when a good idea does not come to fruition. However, the founder, instead of admitting that this has not worked, decided to be distrustful and deceive the investing public, the regulators, and the financial partners with lies. And to cover up those lies, she actually committed fraud in a number of ways. She took blood samples traditional way and claimed that the results were from her technology. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one example of where a founder can run into a dilemma, and that dilemma can lead to dire consequences. Thank you for listening.